Disgusting how you were.
Okay, shots I didn't know I needed to see in my life. Lady Gaga hugging Florence Welch. That was just a wholesome little moment between two legends.
Sorry.
That's...
You look so beautiful. You do. You look so fresh.
They're so cute.
I just can't believe I've never gotten in an accident. Like, but I can't believe I hit your car. But that was the accident. And like, I'm just really terribly, like, honestly, I'm very tired.
I'm gonna hold that over you until the album's done.
Oh my god, my brother.
More vocals.
Hey girl! Hey girl!
Okay, not me forgetting about the song Hey Girl. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about it.
Hey girl! Hey girl! We can make it easy if we lift each other.
The range. What is the word? The octave? The key that she was just singing in? I don't think I've seen her sing in that way before. Live? I don't know. I would like to see Florence recording her part too. That would be cool.
I never felt comfortable enough to sing, wear my hair back. I never felt pretty enough or...
This does make me sad to hear because obviously I know that insecurities are not rooted in reality, and a lot of the time it's hard to see our own beauty and easier to see the beauty of others around us. But yeah, it does make me sad because she is just so naturally beautiful, and no one needs makeup to be pretty or valuable or worthy.
I never felt pretty enough or smart enough or a good enough musician. That's the good part. The good part is that I just didn't feel good enough, and I do now. I know I deserve that. Of all the things I deserve, that is where I know I'm worth something.
I feel like we all kind of go through this journey. Well, hopefully we all do, where we do reach a point where we feel like we're valuable and we feel like we're worthy, and maybe our insecurities turn into confidence at least a little bit. I enjoy her being vulnerable and opening up about her insecurities, because every single person on earth has insecurities. It doesn't matter how famous you are. It doesn't matter how successful you are. And so it's interesting and eye-opening to see her talking about her insecurities. And luckily, it seems like some of them are more in the past than in the present moment. It's really important, I think, for her to open up about these things, because it's easy to feel like she has fame, she has money, she has success. Like, there's nothing she could possibly be insecure about. She has a bunch of people that validate her constantly, telling her that her music is great, but we all have insecurities. And I appreciate how organic and raw this documentary feels. It just does. It feels organic to me.
I want to become a woman in this business and grow up. I mean, you become famous at 21 or 22. It's like you stop growing up. I want to become a woman. The truth is that I can always bring my past with me, but I can never go back. You gotta leave yourself behind. I'm like just been so lonely, and I was on the phone with my mom and my dad, and
when you came out because you're like, yeah, you go out here?
yeah, I was like, I just told them they were like, what's wrong today? I was like, I'm fine, and my mom was just said, you don't sound okay, and I said, I'm lonely, and I didn't know that my dad was sitting right next to her because she was at the manicure place, but my father goes to get manicures sometimes. It's so hysterical. It's like all women, and my dad just sitting there like,
That's really cute.
I could go home every day, and it's a really big house.
I don't know if you could still be a kind of secure guy and live in that place.
You can go scouting for me while you're DJing. Let me know if you see anyone.
I just met this dude in Ibiza who loves horses. Just talk to him on the phone. I'm putting him on. I'm putting him on right now.
I did not know she was besties with Mark Ronson. That's just something that I did not know. Yes, I need Florence vocals.
Post these on your Instagram in the same way we did. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I still don't understand how you manage to post posts when you have like 18 million people who have looked at it. I wouldn't be able to post anything. Well, 18 million people. Stop reminding me.
Okay, Florence's personality, she just seems like a very calming, sweet person to be around. I really enjoy seeing her personality in this documentary. Also, her little outfit, like, does she not just seem like a really sweet person that would be, like, really calming to be around? And then there's Lady Gaga. Different vibe. Not bad. The fact that it probably 18 million followers, like, doesn't faze her at this point. That's what it seems like, because she did not seem... Let's rewatch it. I was too focused on Florence being wholesome, and I kind of missed Lady Gaga's reaction.
To post anything. Well, 18 million people. Stop reminding me.
She said, don't remind me. Oh, okay. Cute. They're so cute. Also, Florence, is she tall? Because, okay, here's the thing. I'm way taller than Lady Gaga. If I ever met Lady Gaga, I would just be literally lording over her. So, that's so cute. They're so cute.
So here's the really two bars.
Hey girl, do you feel me? Sometimes I go too far.
Florence crushed those vocals more than I even thought possible. Florence, I did not know you. I knew you could sing, but what was that?
Hey girl, do you feel me? Sometimes I go too far. Hey girl, we can make it easy if we lift each other. Hey girl, we don't need to keep on one another. Hey girl, hey girl, if you lose your way, just know that I got you.
Oh, and then there's the production that's just really random. Oh, I did not know that I needed this wholesome moment in my life, but I absolutely did. They both sound so incredible, and then just to see kind of their dynamic, and you never know if collabs, like the singers are recording their parts at the same time or not. So it's interesting that they are recording at the same time, because I always picture it as like doing it separately and then combining them, but it's really cool to see at the same time. But it's overwhelming because they both sound so good that I feel like I want to watch this scene back like 10 times over, but we'll move on for now. Hey girl, hey girl. Why do I suddenly like Hey Girl?
Oh, you guys are just making my day talking about this. I could just cry. Thank you, just before we even like keep going for this opportunity. This is just a dream come true.
Super Bowl. If you didn't know, I did react to the Super Bowl performance, and so I have seen it and everything. Absolutely incredible, absolutely iconic. Definitely one of my favorite Super Bowl performances that I've ever seen. I'm excited to see the behind the scenes of that.
Everybody thinks I'm gonna come out there on a fucking throne.
In a meat dress.
In a meat dress.
In a meat dress.
With 90 shirtless men and unicorns, and they think that they're right. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then at the end, I'm gonna do something shocking, right? That's gonna freak everybody out. But it's not even in the neighborhood of what we're gonna do.
It's so interesting to see her, like, she's in jean shorts and a shirt, just laid back, hair up, talking about, obviously, like, if you've seen Lady Gaga's visuals, if you've seen her performances, it's wild. Like, it's always a wild journey. She always has such incredible performances and everything like that. And they're always very outlandish, obviously, in the best way. And so to see her just kind of laid back with her hair back and everything, you know what I mean? Like the juxtaposition of her sitting there, like all chill with her hair back, talking about the insane performance that she's about to do.
I'd love to know how you feel about fashion, what it means to you.
Well, this album in particular, I want everything to come out of that studio and that girl. Yeah. Because when we stay with her, she's the gold.
Well, I think that's what people trust as well.
Honestly, we've just seen me fucking glamorous for almost 10 years. Yeah. It's like, it's boring. It really is boring.
We understand you.
without, and it's difficult if we haven't actually had those conversations with you, like, because we're double guessing everything. But I think that...
Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
You've gone from the Mink Dress and you turned it up even more. You know, you've gone... That next album was even turned up even more. And I think to strip back to black is just... And go with exactly what you just said, like that uniform.
So she's kind of talking about Joanne and how she wanted to strip it back after her previous albums were sort of very outlandish. And that's why I appreciate Joanne, is because it feels very, very raw and organic. And as much as I love the other side of her as well, I think that it just feels more human to me. And I think it's really cool to see that side of her and kind of the juxtaposition. Okay, Electric Lady Studios. I actually went there. I went to New York back in June. I walked by the studio. I sort of lingered outside for a second just to, like, I took a picture, and then I just stood there for a second in case anyone famous wanted to come out at that exact moment, but obviously no one did. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see the outside. I couldn't go inside or anything because that's where they do the important recording, obviously, and there's artists. So it has this one-sided mirror entrance, so I could see like a reflection of myself, but whoever was in the studio could see me. So that was kind of creepy because I was like, who's watching me from inside the studio? I was actually like, Florence Welch, are you in there? Because I know you record here. Maggie Rogers, are you in here? Because I know you record there. Taylor Swift, are you in there? Because I know you record here.
The vibe of this, just the mindset going in, I know this is going to be you having to go into another place because it's not necessarily where we are with it. This is fun, confident, you know, how much you love music, how hard you work. This guy, like, is a super high intellect, but also loves, like, As the World Turns. So it's, like, super high-low.
So when do I play this song? The beginning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I play another song, too?
Yeah, play 3 songs.
Hey, son. Are you okay? Okay. Are you at the hospital? I don't know what time we land, but I'm gonna look at it and try to come straight to you. And your brain scan came back that the cancer's didn't grow in your brain, right? That's good. But it's not smaller. Okay, go rest. We are here. We'll be there soon, okay? I love you. I'm sorry.
Okay, I love you too.
Okay. It's just, I just like losing everybody. Okay. So my album is called Joanne.
Joanne?
Yeah.
You mind starting with?
Sure. It was my father's sister. She died when she was 19. She went to the hospital with my grandmother. She was in there and there was something growing. She had like lesions or something's growing on her hands. And the doctors in the 70s, they didn't know what lupus was. They didn't know how to treat it. It's not curable anyway, even now. So they suggested that they immediately amputate her hands. And seeing what that did to him and to my family was the most powerful thing I experienced growing up. My family is the most important thing in my life.
I love that she has that backbone and she has that support in her life. I think that's super important.
But what happened was that my grandmother couldn't take her hands from her. So she just said, just please let my daughter, just let her go. And she told me she went into the waiting room and she prayed to God that he'd take her. Because she said, I don't want my daughter to remember her last moments on life without her hands.
That's really sad.
So, you know, I am Joanne. I am my father's daughter. And so that's what this record is about.
She always leaves it on.
It's Ed McMahon!
Is that McMahon?
Hi, Grandma.
Hello there.
Hi.
Oh, doll. You are such a precious angel.
You are. I missed you.
Aww.
What a comfy place in Joe's right there. Your father. That's Joanne.
Can you believe that's me? Boy, I was a good-looking kid.
Is this a
Boy,
peach?
Clemmy.
Can I have a peach, Grandma?
Of course you can have anything that you find there. It's like a...
Peaches are so good. Now I want a peach.
Why you got this sexy picture of me over here?
So is Lady Gaga a natural brunette then? And she dyes her hair blonde? Because her sister was brunette. It does seem like that's the case.
My headshots when
Your headshots.
I was 15. Serious actress.
Here, this proves that she had braces.
If I had kept that gap, then I would have even more problems with Madonna.
Oh, that's true.
Madonna.
All these there are directions for making things by Joanne Germanata.
Her grandma is so precious.
You want to play the song for her?
You ready to hear it?
I guess.
It won't be as good quality because it's just from my phone, but
It's all right.
This is going to be emotional.
so we'll just play it, and then if you get upset, we don't have to talk about it. We'll, it's okay. We can just want to be
It's been
sensitive.
over 40 years.
I know.
So,
I know. I just want to be sensitive.
Aw.
Take my hand, stay Joanne. Heaven's not ready. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, girl? Honestly, you're just moving on. And I still love you, girl. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
It's like she's reliving the entire situation and all the memories or emotions are flooding back. Yeah, you had to leave. Yeah.
that's a beautiful piece.
It's a beautiful song.
Really.
You like it?
It's beautiful.
Thanks. I wrote it for you, Dad.
Oh, my dear. You are. You're just so special. Anyway,
Thanks for listening.
It's so cute. Okay.
good luck with all this, dear.
Yeah.
And don't become maudlin over all this. It's a long time. And for the 19 years that we had her, she was precious.
Bye, Grandma.
All right.
So
Let's
wholesome.
get stoned in Grandpa's car. I'm just kidding.
Legend Tony Bennett, turning 90 years old today, and he is celebrating in a big way.
History. We'll also be joined by Lady Gaga this evening for a special music and light show that will...
Martin Scorsese.
Watch Pop at full size.
Oh.
It's the whole right side of my body.
I forgot that she has fibromyalgia. Okay, so this is making a lot more sense now. I just forgot that she had that. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of what the chiropractor was probably helping her with, and then why she's in pain now. It makes it more impressive that she's done such incredible performances considering the circumstances around them and her having that condition. It really does just add another layer to the fact that she has so much energy when she performs, and she always gives it her all. Like, I went to the Chromatica ball and she just had so much energy throughout the entire concert, and she was just on point the entire concert. Her vocals, her dancing, like everything was just perfect. So it is just really impressive. And her work ethic, I feel like, is just very strong.
I don't know, it's spasm. It feels like there's a rope, like, from my, like, first toe all up my leg into my... And then around my first rib, into my shoulder.
Is that a mother monster tattoo?
And head, jaw. My fucking face hurts. I just think about other people that like have maybe something like this, that are struggling to figure out what it is, and they don't have the like money to have somebody help them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I'd fucking do if I didn't have everybody here to help me. What the hell would I do?
I'm not sure what this is. This is the only thing that.
Do I look pathetic?
No.
I'm so embarrassed. And I don't even know like what a childbirth will be like. If I can. I know I think I can get pregnant. I just don't know like what are my hips gonna do. I don't fucking know.
Did she say she thinks she's pregnant?
I know I think I can get pregnant. I just don't know.
I know I think I'm pregnant. What?
But like what are my hips gonna do? I don't fucking know. I'm not afraid of like those things, like getting pregnant and becoming older with the fans. I'm excited. I want to become an old rock star lady. Here, let's put Trump on. That'll knock me out.
Bye. She's still doing she's doing exercises to try to help.
Is there paparazzi out there?
Yeah.
And she still has to deal with that. I don't know what is she going to the Super Bowl? I'm a little bit confused at the timeline.
With this dress.
She's not going to the Super Bowl, is she? No.
5 weeks from Friday. Buckle up.
September 9th, the single comes out.
I'm obsessed with this makeup look. It manages to look natural but different at the same time. I just think it's gorgeous on her.
A woman struggling now instead of a girl.
It's interesting what she said about feeling like she stopped growing up at the age of like 21 or 22. I'm struggling to know exactly what she meant by that. She feels like she hasn't gotten the chance to become a woman. I'm not sure if that's because people around her make her feel like she can't grow up. Like, I'm not sure what exactly she's meaning by that, to be honest with you. But I think it's interesting. It's something that is making me think. And yeah, it's something I would like to unpack more. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Like, she's so naturally pretty, but she's so pretty dressed like that, too. I mean, really, she can do both. She looks like an old Hollywood star. Oh, right. She's going to perform with Tony Bennett. Duh. I'm excited for this. More live.
I want your disease.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. More live vocals.
I want your ugly. I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love.
I did not know she did this performance.
Love, love, love. I want your love.
Stripped back piano version of Bad Romance. That's definitely something I did not know existed, and I'm really excited that this exists. Again, I love Lady Gaga at the piano, just singing. Very raw, very stripped back. Is almost my favorite performances of her are the ones at the piano. I do like her other performances too. You know, she always kills it, but hearing just the raw vocals. Like, I love the live, getting to see the live raw vocals. No editing, no auto-tune.
I want your drama, the touch of your hand.
Yes.
I want your leather-studded kiss in the sand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Caught in a bad romance.
Why is it so beautiful? This song should not be this pretty, stripped back like this. Like, I never thought I would think of this as a beautiful song.
I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. Je veux ton amour et je veux ta revanche. Je veux ton amour. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Want your bed romance. Want your bed romance. I want your love and I want your revenge.
Nobody has ever told me that this performance existed, which is kind of surprising to me because you guys have said a lot of different things about like different performances I should watch. Obviously, I know this is like part of the documentary. It's not like its own performance, I don't think. But still, oh my gosh, this is just really stunning. I mean, what else is new? Her live vocals are always insane.
I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Want your bed romance. Want your bed romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me
Could ride up.
romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Oh, caught in a bad romance. Ra, ra, Roma, Roma, ma, Gaga, oh la la, want your bad romance.
The fact that she completely transformed that song into a piano ballad is something that I can't really wrap my mind around. That was just gorgeous in every way. I never thought I would see that song as so beautiful and stunning and pretty. Like, those aren't the words that I would use to describe that song. I mean, her live vocals always impress, especially with her at the piano. Like, for me, that's just where she shines the most. Yeah, that was no different. Just, I'm so glad that that rendition exists because you can really see that she can sound just as good when she strips the song down, which is, yeah, just very impressive. That is it for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that the more parts I do, the more you will get to see of the documentary and of my reaction. So yeah, please be patient as well. It takes so much work for me to edit these videos. More work than like an album reaction even. So yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for watching.